Nurse Watkins was sitting behind the desk in her office when the porters opened her door and pushed Travis into the room. "He'll be fine." She motioned for them to leave. "I don't need you to stay." As the door closed, she sighed deeply and tutted. "What did you think you were doing? Do you think that we couldn't see you or we didn't know what you were doing?" "You sent the Trancers to stop me, didn't you?" Travis said in a raised voice. "They always take a walk at this time." Her voice was low and calm. "You've just been doing other things." "Emmy was there." "Yes, she's moved on. She's joined them now. It's a shame because we had hopes that she would recover." "Maybe if you'd stopped giving her electric shock treatments and drugging her, she'd have had a chance." "It was that treatment and those drugs that kept her going for as long as it did. But her mind wasn't strong enough to keep going. She'd slipped farther away and there's nothing anyone can do to help her. How about sending her to another hospital? How about sending her somewhere else that specializes in what she has or what the other Trancers have?" "We do specialize in what they have." "You keep them here like prisoners." "They're not prisoners. They're here for their own safety." "Then let me leave. Open that gate and let me leave." "You don't know where you are yet, do you?" "I'm in a madhouse. Or this is an experimental treatment place. That's where I am. This isn't a hospital. And you're not a nurse." "You need to sit down." Travis couldn't control himself any longer. "I don't know how you're doing it. Maybe you drug the food or something so we get hallucinations and nightmares. Maybe you eventually dose us and we end up as Trancers. This is illegal. I'm not American, and you can't keep me here if I don't want to stay. And lady, I want out. Now." "Travis, sit down," Nurse Watkins said calmly, but with her voice slightly raised. "What's really going on here?" Travis demanded to know. Nurse Watkins stared at Travis, then turned, faced the window, and looked down at the patients below. Then she turned back to him. "I can see that I'm going to have to tell you everything." She pulled out a chair, sat down, and motioned for Travis to do the same. "I don't like to tell our patients any of this because I know it might distress them more than they already are. I get afraid that it might push them farther into their... Well, I feel that if I don't tell you what is happening to you, you're going to try to escape from here again, and what's out there is far worse than anything you might find in here. At least, here you can wait until..." She stopped herself. "Until what?" said Travis. "You need to start telling me everything. I want the truth." "You're right in a way. This isn't just a hospital. It's a place where people transcend into themselves after a trauma, or an accident in your case, and that of Emmy." "Transcend?" "Between the world we used to live in and sometimes the next. It's a resting place until you are well enough to either go back or until your body tells you it's time to stop, to end." "So it's a sort of hospice?" asked Travis. "No. Well, yes, perhaps, but not entirely. Yes, people do come here that are so far gone there is no hope for them, but they are still clinging on to just the smallest part of their existence. But some, like you for example, will go back soon enough. There are just no guarantees how long that will be." "I don't understand you. Too far gone? There's no one here at death's door." "All the Trancers are. They are all one step away from death." "They are walking around. That's hardly death's door." "Do you remember your accident, Travis?" "Yes, of course. A truck came right at me, but I dodged it. I found your hospital, thinking it was a hotel, and turned down the road." "I should have kept going," he said, shaking his head. "I remember all of it. That's why I know I shouldn't be here.